Alright, what's going on, guys? It's week 1 of SQL Season 2, and playing against my buddy Brooks. I originally recorded my voice during the match, but this is my first time using OBS Studio to record my match. I usually use the Elgato app, but unfortunately when I was listening to the original video, the audio was like really off, so I don't know what I did, but yeah, it just sounded bad. Like it was like in a different key or something. So I had some really good reactions to this match, but you know, we're watching it and giving you guys as much insight as I can. So first here, we do see his Riolu's on a balloon, so that's probably to counter my my sandcastle from just clicking the Earth Power button. But I lead off with my different mode, my Trick Room mode. So turn 1, I go for the Ally Switch Trick Room. I figured he'd probably go for an attack into the into my Marowak, probably the Rapid Strike. I figured my Porygon will be able to take it. So we do see a G-Max turn 1. His Riolu is got the Prankster ability, coaching, really good tech. Most of his team is physical, so he's going to be able to take advantage of that. And yeah, here's my Ally Switch, one of the most hated moves in the game, but you'll see why here in a second. But you know, it allows me to get my Trick Room up because I didn't want him to you know, just, yeah, exactly, see, we get the max knuckle, and then Trick Room goes up. Yeah, originally was Protect, but I knew that Ally Switch would probably be more annoying, and I usually will just click it like once or twice. So now this time I'm gonna Dynamax, try to get rid of this Urshifu. Yeah, the problem with Protect is that Urshifu's able to ignore it with its ability. So here I thought, you know, Riolu's just gonna mindlessly click coaching and just keep getting his Urshifu really strong and defensive. But we actually see the copycat come out here, and this reverses my Trick Room. Man, I was just so mad when this happened. I was like, he really practiced. Like, he actually prepped. But then here he goes for this G-Max Rapid Strike, whatever, into the Porygon, which I think he should have tried to knock out my Marowak there. You see now Urshifu's pretty low. Yeah, so that tech was really good. So now I'm afraid to go for another Trick Room, right? Because it's just going to get undone. Yeah. Because we kind of practiced 2 weeks ago, and all he did was just click coaching the whole time. Yeah, right here I'm just trying to look for switch-ins. I'm like, man, without that Trick Room, I'm kind of just stuck. So I just go for a Recover in case he ignores my Porygon. Yeah, here he clicks coaching again, and that'll be able to knock me out. But he actually targets the Marowak, so Porygon's going to be able to live. Yeah, Porygon is just so bulky. Such a good, reliable way to recover too. So I like it over Dusclops. But Dusclops is a little bit bulkier. The other thing about Porygon is it at least has some offense, especially when it gets that download special attack boost. Thing about my team is I named it after JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I don't know if anyone is fan here. I got Joseph Joestar and Speedwagon. Yeah, and Grassy Glide will be able to knock it out. I was choice banded this week. Didn't really have too much thought into it. Just wanted to have as much power. It was good just because, like, you know, he's got coaching. Oh man, and this actually like just surprised me. The HJK, did not expect that. And it puts me in the red with that crit. But because he's on the balloon, he wasn't able to, you know, live. I prefer sashes on my, on the Riolu. Alright, so he brings Talonflame and the Kangaskong. Man, and that Talonflame is really annoying because it's got that priority too. And then because I'm not in Trick Room, I'm slower. My priority is not faster than his. And I'm hoping that he just ignores my Porygon and maybe I can get a recover, but it's probably going to click that fake out. Yep, and we do see the fake out. It's not enough though to knock it out. But that Brave Bird just knocks me out. It gets a lot of recoil there. His Life Orb. We got Dio. And here I kind of had a brain fart. I thought that was Surf. I don't know why I thought it was Surf. Should have went Surf over Hydro Pump. But here I'm deciding between Trick Room and Recover. I went for the Trick Room just because if Porygon 2 does live, then I'll be able to recover next turn. Especially with, you know, my slow team. Alright, Brave Bird does a lot, but it wasn't enough to knock me out. And then Kangaskong Fire Punch. We live on 2. Man, that was insane. We missed the Hydro Pump. But now Trick Room goes up. It's got no way to reverse it. And the grassy terrain activates before the burn. So we're able to live. So here I don't want to risk another miss. I don't remember what Sludge Bomb accuracy is, but I did not want to risk it. Yeah, actually I think all of his moves are not very accurate. And I know that Talonflame is just going to knock itself out with the Life Orb recoil. We do get that poison, which, you know, technically didn't matter. And that recover just so clutch. Crunch not able to do enough. Brave Bird comes out and knocks out Dio. But it knocks itself out with a recoil and Life Orb. Yeah, initially I was like, no, he lives. But forgot about the Life Orb. Yeah, this was way too close. Like, he almost had me there. He really prepped. He told me he practiced. But with the Trick Room up, now we just click try attack and win the game. Yeah, so really epic game 1. Now that I know he's got that copycat tech, I'm not going to lead off with Trick Room. I'm going to need to get rid of that Ryulu. So since we're feeling pretty comfortable here, I'm going to go Sandcastle mode. You know, see if he prepped for that. Hopefully not. I don't see any way that he gets around the Sandcastle. Yeah, and then my I bring the Porygon for Trick Room, and then I decide that Jotaro is probably the best here, but it was close between Jotaro and Dio. It was close. Alright, so he switches up his lead. He's got the Kangaskhan or Shifu lead. So that's a pretty good lead. I don't know if he was expecting me to go Sandcastle mode this time. But yeah, that will, you know, essentially take care of the Selgor. Yeah, Selgor not very gonna be fake out food. Just gonna Dynamax. Don't know if I Dynamax I can live. No point in max guarding because of Urshifu's ability to, again, just ignore those protects. Urshifu's special defense is really bad. So with the weakness policy popping off, this should be enough. Didn't really calc anything. Just kind of went into it. It's week 1, you know. You don't have to show off all the text, all. Don't be too creative just yet, you know. I do remember he Googled how to counter this Selgor Sandcastle lead, but I don't know if he ever found the answer. I know a couple answers, but I'm not gonna tell him that. Yep, we do see the fake out, and we do see the G-Max move here. Yeah, but it's not enough. We live like on, you know, 40%. Yep, and max overgrowth was enough. Yeah, I'm still kind of sad that we didn't get to hear my original reactions. Yeah, he surprised me. So Brooks definitely a team to watch out for. Here I do go for that Acelgor Water Shuriken attack. I was hoping just get hit twice. Um, you know, 2 times would be optimal. We get hit 3, 4, 5. We hit 5 times. Not optimal, but we do live the Sucker Punch. He knocks out the Selgor. You know, there I think if he would have crunched into the Sandy Gast or whatever, he might have been able to knock it out. And then he would have had a Bisharp. Yeah, because I almost knocked myself out. Alright, Speedwagon. Brings out the Talonflame. Just gonna bird spam. And guarding here is really smart. Just because, like, you know, he's going to want to target the sandcastle. And I'll be able to get the free Trick Room off. No Riolu this time, so probably could have gotten away with the same lead, which would have messed them up. But, you know, Sandcastle mode is still pretty good. Brave Bird comes out. And we do get crit, but I'm not sure if that would have mattered. Luckily his priority is gone, so you know, we can do that next turn if he lived. Body Slam comes out. He does get the paralysis. So that'll be annoying if we get paralyzed. Here we just go for our strongest move. The paralysis actually made us slower than our Marowak. Kind of wanted to see what the Marowak damage would have been like. But yeah, good game to Brooks. That was a really good series. Did not expect it to go that way. He almost beat me that game 1. If Porygon would have died there instead of living on 2, he would have had me. But yeah, GG's, and I'll see you guys next week.